This is going to be ratios part 9, and this is kind of a real interesting ratios trick, and I just had to show this to you guys. I'm sure you have never seen an equation like this before, and hopefully you never will again. Anyway, let's start off here, and I had to use my smaller board because I'm going to use my bigger board to show you how this actually works. We've got x. Now, whatever x is, it can be 6, it can be 3, it can be 5, it can be 17 for all you care. As long as x always remains the same throughout this whole thing, it doesn't matter what x is, okay? X is going to be raised to the power of a, then it's going to be raised to the power of b. So x raised to the power of a divided by x raised to the power of b, a plus b. So what you're going to do is you're going to have x raised to the power of a divided by x raised to the power of b, and whatever answer you get from that, you're going to raise it to the power of a plus b. Then, whatever answer you get out of this, you're going to multiply that by whatever answer you get out of here. Well, this is x raised to the power of b, x raised to the power of c, x raised to the power of b divided by x raised to the power of c. Whatever answer you get from that, you raise to the power of b plus c. Okay. Then, whatever answer you get out of all that, then you go over here. X raised to the power of c divided by x raised to the power of a. Whatever answer you get from that, you raise that to c plus a. And then you multiply that times the other two. And when you do all of this work, you're going to end up with the answer of 1. I didn't believe it at first, so I had to try it. And you know what? It was right. Couldn't believe it. Alright. Our x here is going to be 3. Okay? So, we got 3 raised to the power of 2, 3 raised to the power of 3. And whatever answer we get out of this is going to be 2 plus 3 and so on and so forth. You can pretty much see down the line how this is going to work. 3 raised to the power of 3, 3 raised to the power of 4, then whatever answer. Then I think you're getting the idea here. Well, first of all, let's just simplify a few things. 2 plus 3 is 5. 3 plus 4 is 7. 4 plus 2 is 6. So, what is 3 raised to the power of 2? Well, that's going to be 9. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 raised to the power of 3, of course, is going to be 27. 3 raised to the power of 3 again is going to be 27. And 3 raised to the power of 4 is going to be 81. 3 raised to the power of 4 is going to be 81. And 3 raised to the power of 2 is going to be 9. Alright. 9 divided by 27, of course, is going to be 1/3 here. 27 divided by 81, again, it's going to be 1/3. And then, of course, you have 81 divided by 9. Anytime you divide 81 by 9, you're going to get 9. So now we have 1/3 raised to the power of 5, 1/3 raised to the power of 7, and 9 divided by 8, and 9 raised to the power of 6. Well, 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1, of course, is going to be 1. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, you're going to multiply all your denominators together. It's going to come up with a number 243. Well, again, 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 is going to be 1. But if you multiply 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, you're going to get the number 2,187. Do it, you'll see. Alright, if you raise 9 to the power of 6, you're going to get the number 531,441. Okay. Well, if you multiply 243 times 2,187, you're going to get 531,441. That's in a fraction here. We're going to make this into a fraction. Going to be divided by 1. Well, we cancel the 1's out, we cancel that out, and guess what? We get the number 1. I know that's a little hard to believe, but it's absolutely true. And if you don't believe me, you can do this all on your own. Just follow my step-by-step instructions. You'll find out for yourself that I'm absolutely correct. And you can do this with any number. You can take 2 to the power of 2, 2 to the power of 3, and 2 to the power of 4, or whatever funky number you want to do. In the end, you're still going to get the number 1. I couldn't believe it when I tried it. It was funky, it was cool, it's a neat little math trick you could do with all your friends. You can say, look man, this complicated thing is actually going to equal 1. They're not going to believe you at first. When you do the whole thing, they're going to be astonished. So, give it a try. You won't believe the result. I'll tell you more in future videos. Stay tuned.